Hey friends, Kenny is oh, we have another pup. Hi Sydney. She wants to read too. Okay. Oh, and Dolly. Hi. Okay. This is what happens. Oh, thank you, Sydney. This was not planned, students, but I'm going to keep it in here. Okay, friends. All my doggies, are we going to listen to chapter 5? Lay down. Dolly, lay down. I was just going to read to Kenny, and they all decided to come in. Okay, you guys got to be good. Cash is behind me. Can't see him quite yet. We're all chilling, getting a movie in our brain. Okay. Can everybody listen? All right. Sid will just have to be here all crazy like. Okay. All right. We are on chapter 5 of Miss Child is Wild. And from what I remember, because I haven't read this in a couple days, I'm posting on the days that you guys have e-learning. But I haven't read it in a couple days. So they are at the zoo. And let's see here. Oh, they're at the zoo basically. And they're about to see elephants. Alrighty. Sydney, can I press next? We need the next page. All right, chapter 5. Binky the elephant. Finally, it was time for us to explore the zoo. We don't want anyone to get lost, said Miss Child, so everyone hold hands with your zoo buddy. Andrea looked at me and held out her hand. Hold my hand, Arlo, she said, smiling. No way, I said. I'm not holding your hand. You have to. Miss Child said so. I looked at Miss Child. She gave me one of those grown-up looks. Okay, Sydney. You're in the way, girl. This is why you can't come to school. I looked at Miss Child. She gave me one of those grown-up looks. I held Andrea's hand. Ugh, disgusting. Alexia had to hold hands with crybaby Emily. She didn't look too happy about it. Michael had to hold hands with Ryan. They didn't like it either. Nobody likes holding hands. That's the first rule of being a kid. I'm going to interject here. No, we can hold hands and it's fine. No big deal. Just like when we sign the contract. And parents, if you don't know what signing the contract is, your kid can tell you what that means. Would you like to go visit Elephant Alley? Asked Miss Child. Yeah, everybody said. Even Mr. Granite and Miss Hannah were excited to see the elephants. I love elephants, said Andrea. Then why don't you marry one? I told her. We all followed Miss Child to Elephant Alley. 2 elephants were lumbering around. They were cool. Everybody was oohing and eyeing. There was a big ditch that separated the people from the elephants, so they couldn't charge us and step on our heads and trample us to death. This is Winky and Binky, said Miss Child. They come from Thailand. Some elephants are 13 feet tall and weigh over 15,000 pounds. See, I told you, Andrea whispered in my ear. Miss Child climbed over the ditch and jumped right into Elephant Alley. Isn't that dangerous to be so close to the elephants? Asked Mr. Granite. Not at all, Miss Child replied. The animals are our friends. We should love all creatures. Blah, 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 blah. She went over to the shed and took out a big easel and some buckets and paintbrushes. Thank you, Sid. You need to lay down. Get you're right in the camera. You're going over there, Missy. Okay, so Kenny can see. Alrighty. She went over to the shed and took out a big easel and some buckets and paintbrushes. She dipped a brush into one of the buckets and put it in Binky's trunk. What's he doing? Asked Emily. Binky loves to paint, Miss Child said. It relaxes him. That's ridiculous, said Miss Hannah. Elephants can't paint. Miss Hannah knows a lot about art, so I figured she was right. But then the most amazing thing in the history of the whole world happened. Binky took the paintbrush, pressed it against the paper and the easel, and drew a thick blue line all by himself. That reminds me of Ivan, the book we read earlier this year. Wow, we all said, which is mom spelled upside down. None of us thought an elephant would be able to do that. Oh, hi, Dolly. Baby elephants can paint, said Miss Hannah. How does he do that? Oh, hold on, Dolly. Reading to these animals right now, I'm telling you what. Kenny's the only good one right now. Elephants have more than 40,000. Dolly, chill. Elephants have more than 40,000 muscles in their trunk, said Miss Child as she dipped Binky's brush into the bucket of paint for him. Binky painted lines on the easel. Some of them were straight and some of them were curvy. It looked like actually he was trying to draw a picture of something. What's he painting? Asked Andrea. It looks like a picture of an elephant, shouted Michael. It's a self-portrait, said Miss Hannah. He's painting himself. It's beautiful. She was right. With a few more lines, Binky the elephant had painted a picture of an elephant. It was the most amazing thing in the history of the world. We all clapped when he dropped the brush on the ground and lumbered away from the easel. What does the zoo do with those paintings? Asked Miss Hannah. Oh, we just throw them away, said Miss Child. May I keep the one as a souvenir? Asked Miss Hannah. Certainly, Miss Child said. She took the piece of paper off the easel and climbed over the ditch so she could hand it to Miss Hannah. This painting is priceless, Miss Hannah whispered to us excitedly. You mean it isn't worth anything? I asked. Just the opposite, AJ, Miss Hannah told me. I think Binky could be the next Picasso. This is the most rare masterpiece. It could be worth millions of dollars. Really? We all said. But I could sell this to the art dealer, Miss Hannah said. If I donated the money to the school, I could save the art program. Wow, Miss Hannah should get the Nobel Peace Prize for that one. That's the prize they give out to people who don't have bells. All right. So you can see my puppies are going cray-cray right now on the bed. Kenny has been the best boy ever. So 2 claps for Kenny. He should get a green point on Class Dojo if I had that. Alrighty, guys. I love you, and I hope you're enjoying all these chapters. Next chapter will be chapter 6. Have a great e-learning day.